Hola, amigas. Hi, be welcome to Lima, Peru, to my home, to my kitchen, to this beautiful day and sunshine we have, and all especially for you all in the world. Lima is cooperating, is collaborating with us with this beautiful sunny day, and unusual for this season because we are officially in the fall season. So, hi, Mabel. Hello. Hi, amiga. Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for coming to the Lima City cooking show, which I'm also renaming as the Peruvian Cooking Show because we're going to be now cooking for you different dishes from different parts of Peru, not just from Lima, from my city. And we're going to show you the tricks, the basics into Peruvian cuisine. Hi, Sherry. Thanks for coming all from Canada. I hope it's a convenient time for you all, my friends. I know early mornings for us in America, they are not so easy. North America, South America. But we are trying to give you morning tours, and soon we're going to be doing a little bit later. Oh my gosh, Sherry, 7:45 p.m. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming this early. Hi, Doreen. Thanks so much for coming today. Thank you, my friends. It's really a pleasure to have you all, and it means a lot to me because we are doing this series with my brother, by the way. And let me show you who's my brother.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están?
My little brother, Luis Alberto, he is a trained cook and also a professional bartender. We are starting to do this series. This May is going to be sort of like the cooking month for us in Peru. And we're going to be diving into cooking classes that are really unique because they are about traditional recipes that you will not easily find on the internet, especially in English, because these are way too traditional, way too traditional. So, Sherry, hola, ¿cómo estás? Soy Sherry de Vancouver, dice Sherry, te saluda. Yes, Maple, Luis Alberto, he is here already. Maple says hola as well. Gracias, Doreen. Thanks, Doreen. Thanks, Sherry. So today, what we have today, I'm going to also share with you this recipe that I have already here set. So Luis Alberto is going to start putting everything to on fire. But yes, with the onion, yes, no, el pollito primero, pollito, adorarlo, ¿te acuerdas? Un ratito. So we're going first to I'm discussing with my cebollas. Yes, Sherry. I am discussing with my brother about when we're going to start. And gracias, Maple. Thank you so much. The friendly discussions with the brothers. Brothers never know when is the right time to do things. Just as the older sisters know. So here is the recipe of today. Please, my friends, take a picture of it. Also, I'm going to be posting this printable because this is a PDF in my Facebook group that is called Adventures in Lima with Vanessa. But also you can have a picture of this if you wish. And this is going to be also useful for later. Adrian, hello, amiga. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Here you can see also the list of ingredients, the same ones we're going to be using today, right? And the preparation is here ready for you. Okay, so we're going now to the table to start with this explanation. And once again, thank you so much for coming to Lima. Please don't miss out the printable that I'm going to be sharing with you all in my Facebook group. I'm going to be also sharing an image in the Hego Boyayers Facebook group. Okay, so let's start, amigas, and thanks so much, Maple, Marta. Muchas gracias. Thanks for your deep support, my friends. Thank you so much. It means a lot to my brother and to me. So today's cooking class is about Seco de Pollo. And Luis Alberto, what are we going to do today?
Ya, ¿qué tal? A ver, el día de hoy vamos a elaborar lo que es un seco de pollo que es súper fácil, facilito.
Very facilito. Facilito is easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, what are we going to do, Luis Alberto?
A ver, lo que vamos a utilizar es, obviamente es el pollo,
We need
que
chicken.
ya está salpimentado, sal, pimienta, de repente se quieren poner comino.
So here we have, sure, you're going to practice your Spanish now with our classes. So the pieces of chicken are already, we call it sal pimienta, or sal pimented, because we have put on it salt and pepper. You can add also another spice if you wish, like for example, cumin.
Para el aderezo vamos a utilizar cebolla.
For the aderezo, which is the base of the flavor, is red onion, one red onion in little cubes, in little squares.
Alverjitas.
Later, we're going to be using the green peas.
Zanahoria cortadita así en círculo.
Carrots, cut beautifully, like my brother loves to cook carrots like that.
Pimiento también.
Bell pepper, also. Bell pepper.
Ya, este es culantro licuado.
Cilantro blended.
Con todo y tallo se licúa.
With everything, with the stems, with spring, everything, all in the blender with water.
Papa.
A potato. This is a potato cut in circles.
Y vamos a utilizar chicha de jora.
This is chicha de jora. This is a Peruvian touch. Peruvian traditional, let's say, flavor is a fermented drink of corn, but you can replace this for beer if you wish. Okay. Yeah. So, muy bien.
Yeah. A ver, lo primero que vamos a hacer es poner el...
Yes, cilantro. This is a special recipe for cilantro lovers. So, in a pan or a pot, we're going to start frying the pieces of chicken. The chicken pieces that you see here, which were already covered with salt and pepper, well, they don't have nothing else. What we're going to do is what we call sellar, to seal outside, to cook a little bit outside these pieces. The serving for today is pretty much for 4%, but Peruvian appetite is big, so maybe it would be abundant for 4 people, a 4 person in other parts of the world, right? So we'll see how it goes at the end. We like everything very generous. So you can replace the chicken for... Luis Alberto, ¿por qué podríamos reemplazar el pollo si no les gusta pollo?
Pero tipo de carne pues puede ser carne,
yes,
pollo,
Sherry.
Puede ser
It could be meat, carne is beef.
Pollo, huevo también yo lo hecho con huevo.
Egg, that's the most, let's say, the cheapest version. My brother, sometimes he's expert in doing things that are cheap because sometimes his budget is not the biggest.
O también puede ser como, por ejemplo, yo no lo he hecho hasta ahora, pero sí he querido hacerlo, con huevos sancochados cortados en pedazos, en cuadrados.
He's also giving you idea of boiled egg, like cut in pieces. So you can replace the meat with other alternatives, of course. Or even with no chicken. If you're vegetarian, you can just keep with the rest of things. Yes, and also soy meat. So, well, I know there are many people that are vegetarians that possibly are watching this event. So they are alternatives. Please keep doing these recipes because I'm sure you're going to get a wonderful, wonderful result. So, Cheryl, yes, pavo, yes, could be turkey or pavo, por ejemplo. And if you try with something different, a different type of meat, let us know, please. I would love to know how was the result. In these recipes I'm going to be sharing with you, we will always try to give you the most authentic or local recipe, but give you some alternatives as well. So, Luis Alberto, ¿tú qué crees? ¿Esas piecitas de pollo son para 4 personas así peruanas o tú crees que los peruanos comen más? I'm asking, those pieces of chicken enough for Peruvians? And he said, no, of course, you need more. So, Papa rellena. When we're going to be doing papa rellena again, Luis Alberto? Una papita rellena podemos hacer más adelante, ¿no?
Claro que sí.
Yes, of course. The stuffed potato, Sherry is commenting about the traditional papa rellena, Peruvian papa rellena, stuffed potato, can be also very soon here. Causa also we can do. Oh my God, we have so many delicious options.
Para hacer causa de atún. O sea, claro, ¿qué les gustaría a ellos? Que podemos hacer, hay causa de atún, causa de pollo.
He can do also different types of causas, which is a mashed potato, like salty, sort of like entree. And it is like layers of mashed potato with vegetable salad with different types of meats or shrimps, or also tuna or chicken. So many wonderful, absolute beautiful options.
Hay langostinos, hay atún, hay de pollo.
Yes.
Son parecidos los dos, son con mayonesa.
Yes, of course. We can also go on the set sometimes. Yes, of course, Sherry. We can do flan, suspira la limeña. There are so many different recipes that we can do. And we are not repeating. And our idea, my friends, is to create a cookbook. We're going to be making the first cookbook, Heygo cookbook, for all our friends. And we are going to have the chance of exploring with this cookbook and alternatives, also all of it in English, of course, for you all. So, well, don't miss out these classes because you'll learn a lot. So here we have the pieces that are ready, condimentadas, the chicken pieces. Look at it, it still is red inside.
Lo vamos a, solamente lo hemos sellado, que es por fuera lo doramos.
Sí, we have, my brother says sellado. Sellado is sealed, cooked outside. And in the same oil that is a resulting of the mixing of the chicken, fried chicken pieces.
Acá mismo vamos a echar el mismo aceite, la misma grasa que ha botado el pollo, para que salga más rico. Vamos a hacer el aderezo de la cebolla.
So we have added the onion here into the hot oil that has already all the flavor of the chicken. Okay? So we like a lot to use red onion in Peru. It is a combination of, yes, Roberto, ajo. We're adding 1 big spoon of garlic. This is garlic paste. So we like the combination of the fact that the onion, when it's red onion, is easy to you can notice easily when it's ready, because when it turns whitish, when it turns white or almost transparent, it is ready. And also it's the flavor. The flavor we feel is stronger than the white onion. Hola, Evelyn. Similar to Indonesian cooking. Yes, of course. And that's also one of the things I am very, very interested in, like seeing the similarities, seeing the connections between the kitchens, the cookings around the world, right? So we fry swallows for garnish. Oh, really? That is really interesting, Evelyn. Oh, thanks so much for letting me know, by the way, this, because in Peru, like every, let's say, stew, every base of the Peruvian cuisine
Vamos a usar pasta de ají amarillo.
Okay, this is another thing Luis Alberto is adding. Evelyn says, hola, brother. This hola, hermana. This is my brother, by the way. So he's a really good cook. So what we have added, my brother had added, is a paste of chili, of yellow chili. The yellow chili paste is, oh, gracias. Yes, dice que muy bonito tu estilo de cabello. Gracias, Evelyn. Gracias. So this color you see here is added by the paste of chili. So the paste of chili, this is a blended chili, yellow chili, that is the base of most Peruvian dishes. And in this recipe, for example, we just use this variety of chili. But for example, yesterday we had another cooking class, and in that other cooking class, we used two varieties of chili paste. One was paprika chili paste, and the other one was the yellow chili paste. Okay. So now let me show you this.
Esta es la pasta de culantro.
This is the paste of cilantro.
Con agua en la licuadora.
Water on the blender, and only just blend. So look at this. So we need approximately half a cup of this. My brother is likes the flavor, likes how juicy it turns, so possibly he's going to add a little bit more.
El procedimiento es, luego que hemos dorado el ají amarillo, que es la pasta de ají amarillo, con la cebolla y el ajo.
After we have fried the chili paste, the garlic, also the onions.
Echamos la pasta de culantro, la ponemos acá y luego echamos la zanahoria y la alverjita.
Okay, so we add this paste of cilantro over here. And we add also the chicken, ¿no, Luis Alberto?
Claro,
y agarramos
pero ahora si ustedes desean, que es algo que yo he visto mucho y que también en particular lo he hecho, pueden de repente poner la zanahoria, la alverjita, la echan y pueden dorarlo. De repente les gusta así un poquito. O sea, lo hacen cada quien como de repente les gusta más. Pueden probar.
So one of the options he knows that some of his friends do here in Peru, he has seen some cooking styles he has seen also, is that in this base, some people like to sort of like fry the green peas, for example, right? So he's doing here a variant option. Look at that. Carrots. Sorry, I forgot about the name of this. Zanahoria in Spanish. The carrots, right? And he's trying to give the flavor.
A mí me gusta, a mí en lo particular cuando preparo un seco o un estofado también que lleva zanahoria, me gusta dorar un poco antes de echarle el agua o la chichejora o el caldito que le voy a poner, dorar siempre los vegetales.
Very interesting. His particular taste is to sort of like fry these raw vegetables, right? So we have here the green peas and also the carrots. Más o menos una zanahoria has cortado, ¿no?
Yo he cortado una zanahoria y media.
He cut one carrot and a half. And approximately 100 grams of green peas. Okay.
Vamos con esto.
Hello, Nicholas. Hi.
Vamos a echar el culantro.
Okay. ¿Sí? Now we're going to add the cilantro. What about pumpkin? Sherry, great question. There are different forms or ways of making a seco. Well, seco is the name of this dish in Spanish, seco de pollo. For example, in the north of Peru, the traditional seco is made with loche pumpkin, which is a traditional type of pumpkin in the north, en el norte, ¿no es cierto?
In Lima. El loche normalmente lo usamos para que especie bastante.
It's also used to espesar, which means to give more body, more consistency also to this stew. That is the traditional style in the north of Peru. Today, we are doing the seco of Lima, of my city. And the seco of Lima city does not use pumpkin, but it doesn't mean you cannot use it. It could be also an alternative, right? So let me also show you the already pieces. Mitzi, muchas gracias. Thank you, amiga. Gracias. It really helps us a lot to continue doing these events, to continue bringing like different recipes every day. This is pretty much a family dream and my grandma dream. My grandma used to be a really great cook. She passed away several years ago, but she would love seeing two of her grandchildren cooking together. So, well, Feliz Dia, 4th of May. Yes, 4th of May. Oh, yes, the Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you, right?
Vamos a removerlo bien.
What was in the puree of cilantro? I had to refresh. Luis Alberto, ¿qué había en la base de cilantro, culantro?
Es culantro, o sea, es simple, o sea, puede comprar un atado de culantro y lo parte en dos y con todo y tallo se licúa con agua. Nada más.
So, to make this cream of cilantro, espérate un ratitito, to make the cream of cilantro, you need just, we call an atado. So, enough cilantro fresh, right, in the blender. With everything, with like all the steams, I think you call it, springs. And then after, you blend with water. That's it. Very simple, right? So until this part, we have added also the chicken, the sauce of the culantro, the cilantro. Culantro, we say in Peruvian Spanish, right? And now we're going to do, ¿qué más hacemos, Lucho?
Y ahora vamos a ponerle el pimiento que es cortado en tiras o juliana.
Okay, so this is the pepper, bell pepper, that has been cut in, he says this is juliana style. So long, thin pieces. Nicholas, no, it's not Marek. Marek is working now. He's back working as tour guide. I think he's in Cusco today. He's in Cusco with his tour group. I am cooking now with my brother. Let me introduce you my brother, by the way. He's Luis Alberto, my little brother. This is really interesting part because this is the authentic Peruvian, 100% Peruvian ingredient that you will not find in other parts, but no worries. You can replace this for beer, okay? This is the chicha de jora, our Incan ancestors, and still nowadays, we consume, the descendants of the Incas, consume chicha as a, pretty much as a beer, okay? So this is almost like a beer for us. It's fermented corn drink. So approximately half a cup of this chicha of jora. Jora is a type of corn, by the way. We drink it, yes, of course. Like fermented cooking wine. Yes, Evelyn, you can replace this. I think the most alike, he's very generous. The most alike ingredient could be beer, because it has almost the same percentage of alcohol. Also, it could be, let's say, blonde beer. So is that chili sauce, my dear Evelyn? Do you mean the cilantro sauce? Was not hot at all. It was the other one, the chili one, right? You are blonde. Yes. So your beer, we need Sherry, your beer. So look at this. Look at how it's looking. The chicha. No, Evelyn. The chicha is like a beer. It's like a beer. So it's not really like spicy, like not like a chili. It is like a beer. And it's very refreshing. Look how it's looking this. Okay, so that's why we thought that instead of the chicha, you can use beer. You can use Sherry's beer. So blonde beer. Golden. So don't we normally make this with beer mixing? Yes.
Yeah. Ahora vamos a...
Yes, Nicholas, of course. Beer could be an excellent alternative. Today, I'm trying to give you something very authentic. This is the potato. Papa, see? These are, actually, we call them pink potatoes. They are really good for cooking, but you can use white potato. I don't know if it really looks as pink as it really is in the image, but it's really good for boiling. Mhm. West Javanese of Indonesia was a traditional beer called Bandrek. Oh, I know. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, you have to be careful, Evelyn. I mean, if you prefer not to use, for example, beer, that's all right. It just gives an extra boost of flavor. Mhm.
Listo.
We have in Peru, by the way, my friends, Evelyn, all my friends, 4,000 kinds of potato. So you never get bored of them, right? So the chicken is already sort of like cooked, as you know, because it has been fried.
Y ahora vamos a dejar que ya, o sea, después de echar el pollo con la pasta de culantro, de echar la zanahoria, la alverjita, vamos a poner, salpimentamos de nuevo y vamos a probar qué tal está y ponemos al último las papas.
Exactly, exactly. The idea at this point is after, adding all step by step, all the process. We are going to await for a little while to be cooked. Then we're going to correct also salt, pepper. We like to do that at the end. So in that way, we don't do too much, right? And it's going to be cooking for a while. Okay. So we're going to show you some really nice things, also answering some questions. We're here, we call red potato cherry. We have so many different types of potatoes. That one, for example, was papa rosada, so pink potato. We have all kinds of potatoes, all kinds of potatoes. Amazing. 4,000 kinds of potatoes, but of course in these 4,000 kinds we include, for example, the cassava. So in general, tubers, we have 4,000 types of tubers. So we have from the ones that are very like sweet to the ones that are naturally salty. So, well, wonderful varieties. So now I want to show you something really interesting. Does Luis have a restaurant? No, Sherry, he has worked for many years for restaurants. Luis Alberto, explícales un poco tu historia de cómo es que llegaste a trabajar en cocina. ¿Qué hiciste?
Bueno, yo, bueno, muy pequeño estudié. De muy pequeño estudié. Bueno, o sea, de pequeño me gustó la cocina.
So since very, very young, and I can also tell this is true, of course, 100% true, my brother loved to get into the kitchen because he loved to be with my grandma. Te gustaba estar con mi mamá,
Sí,
mamita Yoli, ¿no?
Me gustaba ayudar a mi abuelita, ayudaba a mi mamá. Siempre, o sea, siempre me permitieron ayudarlos.
Ajá.
Luego, bueno, ya con el tiempo estudié gastronomía. Me gustaba bastante. No la ejercí porque yo soy bartender ahora. Yo trabajo como bartender en barra. Todo lo que son cócteles. Soy barista también.
So my brother got into sort of like the cooking world, but then he realized later that he really liked bartending. So he officially was formed as a bartender. Yes, Evelyn, exactly. You're getting everything. So your Spanish is not bad at all. So he got into bartending and he's a professional bartender nowadays. But when he used to work as a bartender, he also was, bartending usually is connected with restaurants. So this is why, what are you doing? You're cutting the cilantro. So that's why also he continue in connection with the kitchen, because when you are working at a restaurant, it could be in the bartending area, sometimes you are needed in the kitchen to do something, like someone doesn't come. So he also continue working in the kitchen. Cuando tú has estado en restaurantes, también has ayudado en cocina.
No, claro, yo he trabajado en cocina, he trabajado en el área de fríos, en pescados y mariscos.
His specialty was pescados y mariscos, is seafoods and fishes. Mm-hmm.
Pero ahora obviamente, o sea, todo lo que estamos nosotros aprendiendo ahora, y vamos a seguir aprendiendo todos, porque yo también estoy aprendiendo también cositas que estoy aprendiendo de todas maneras ahora, es sencillo, es tanto que si yo lo puedo hacer, vamos a hacer con ustedes. O sea, no es nada que sea difícil esta.
So what he's saying, by the way, is that although he knows the most difficult, more complicated dishes, all of the things we're going to be doing in this series are easy things, that they are not complicated, they are not difficult, they are not impossible. They are like basics of the Peruvian cuisine that all Peruvian mothers and fathers, because now fathers also cook. It's not like in the times of my grandma. So now everybody cooks. So these are the basics that everybody does at home. But these are recipes that don't go to the restaurants internationally. Maybe to the locals restaurants here in Peru, but not to restaurants internationally. So you will be having a chance to get into the heart of the Peruvian kitchen with us. He needs his own cooking show. He looks great behind kitchen counter. Yes, Evelyn, I am trying to convince him to do this permanently with him. My brother, he doesn't look like, but he's very shy. Eres un poco tímido, ¿no? Cuando estás en la cámara. Just a little bit. I'm trying to give him courage first to help him, and then who knows? But if we have you and you coming to visit us, it would be really lovely. Does he speak English? No, Sherry, he doesn't speak English. He learned really basic, like he knows bartending English.
Ahora, también en el área de lo que es coctelería, podemos preparar los cócteles que son clásicos.
He wants also to maybe plan a cocktail special class to invite you to learn about cocktails. That's his part, his specialty as well. Nicolás pregunta, Luis Alberto, ¿quieres aprender inglés a propósito? ¿Te interesaría aprender inglés?
Bueno, sí sería bueno porque no sé mucho.
He really is not confident with the English, but he would like to learn. Sherry dice, ¿por qué Luisito? Dice Sherry, ¿por qué no sabes inglés?
Bueno, me ha querido enseñar con Vanessa.
Of course, I tried to teach my brother like 2,000 times, and but he I'm sure he's going to get to know little by little English with all of us. He's learning too. As he said, he's always learning. So cocktails, Ronnie says, yeah, for cocktails.
Claro,
ya tienes una persona que le gusta el
cócteles. Podemos hacer pequeñas clases de lo que es coctelería, la coctelería clásica, que es desde un Cuba Libre, una piña colada, un pisco sour.
So all coctelería clásica, classic cocktails. You just let us know, even international cocktails. Oh, look at this. Still is in process.
Ahí, bueno, claro, todo lo que es la coctelería clásica. Y podemos planear bien y algunos cócteles de autor que yo tengo de algunos lugares donde he trabajado.
He also can teach us some of his own cocktails that he had created, that he had invented, so you can impress your friends at home. So I don't know if this would be something you would like to do, but he's really, really happy to be part of Hego. Again, last year he was doing some classes with me. I have convinced him to come back to Hego, and I think he would be a really great addition. So, mi casa es su casa, dice Sherry, en Canadá. Yeah, we have a home in Canada. Yeah, hurrah, hurrah. And we have to pass through Maple's house first, and then we go Sherry's house. Any food tour, I'm convinced Maple will be there. Yeah, Evelyn. Of course, convinced as well, the same. And Maple and Luis Alberto are friends already since last year, ¿no? Ya son amigos de tiempo con Maple, tú y ella, ¿no?
Claro, sí. Dejé de hacer los directos con mi hermana por tema de que el trabajo donde estaba me absorbía completamente, o sea, había días que he estado trabajando hasta 16 horas.
He says that unfortunately he had to stop to do the cooking classes last year because his work last year was very intense. He used to work 16 hours sometimes a day. So he had no chance to leave. Yes, that's sometimes what happens in the world of the kitchen, my friends. Cooking can be very absorbing. Restaurants demand a lot from their workers. And especially if you are in the industry of the bartending, it can be all overnight since very early. You cannot leave your space without cleaning everything. And usually bars attend until very late because people don't want to leave the bar. Luis Alberto, la gente no se quería ir del bar, ¿no? En los bares es lo último que
No,
se
sí,
cierra.
cierra cocina, cierra pollería, piqueos.
It closes
Los bares no se
kitchen,
van.
it closes everything, but the borrachos, like Sherry saying, they don't want to leave. So he used to work for up to 16 hours a day. So this is just to give you an idea how hard is also the business of cooking. Is not easy, but well, we have here a person that loves cooking, and look what he has done. So in a conversation, we have just in front of you created something really nice. This is a salad. So explícanos, Luis Alberto, cómo es esta ensalada.
Ya,
He's moving a little bit of this too for not having anything.
Es una salsita criolla.
This is the salad that we have in front of us is what we call a salsa criolla. So salsa, don't confuse with salsa. Salsa is, could be a sauce or could be the music. But this is a salsa criolla.
Es parecido a ser un pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo en México, creo que en México se le llama pico de gallo.
Pero el pico de gallo yo lo preparaba con cebolla en cuadraditos, ají limo o el chiquito en cuadraditos, y se le pone limón, sal, pimienta, y bueno, la salsa criolla, una salsita es así.
So the difference.
Pueden ponerle aquí amarilla también.
Viva Mexico, yes. Yes, Nicolas, salsa is also a dance, But when we talk about salsa, it could be the dance. It could be also a sauce, right? Like a condiment. So the salsa, so instead of the L is R, right? So the salsa criolla is like a pico de gallo, but the pico de gallo, Luis Alberto was saying that it has onions chopped in little squares, exactly, yes, Evelyn, salsa criolla, and like that you will find it in internet as well. So it's cut in little squares, the onions. I think also the tomatoes are little squares too, and there's a different type of lemon that is used, right? So our salsa criolla is like this: long juliana cut onion. We have the same tomato. We have also the cilantro and the key lime, right? So my brother now is going to use his key lime presser, hard lemon and salt. And Luis Alberto, ¿los limoncitos tienes ahí unito?
Tengo.
Yeah.
Sí.
The little one, yes. So he's cutting the key lime, chiquititos y bonitos.
O sea, el limón también, yo en lo particular, a mí me gusta escogerlo que esté un poquito amarillito.
Yes, he is using a little yellowish, ready, key lime. Yes, that's a rice cooker, my friend. We are traditional for moments, but we are practical sometimes. Gracias, Nicolas. Sí, I really hope you are learning some really nice tricks. This salad, for example, is easy. You can also add chili if you wish. If you like chili, you can cut chilies very, very thin, and you add on top. That will also give an extra color, very nice. So with our rice cooker, we have already rice in it. El arroz está listo, ¿no, Lucho?
Sí,
en la arrocera. Rice cooker, we call it arrocera because it's just for rice. So arrocera, arroz is rice. Arroz. And that is a staple in every Asian home, and it is mind-blowing for me to see a rice cooker. Peruvian house of what? Yes, of course. You know why, Evelyn? Because Peruvians eat rice in every meal almost. Yes, we don't have really that much difference in terms of how much we love rice in Peru and also in most Asian countries. But that's a problem too, because in Peru, we eat rice and potato in every meal or almost every meal. So that's not healthy, my friends. Peruvians tend to gain lots of weight thanks
Falta,
to
falta un poquito más.
just a little bit more, he says, my brother, just a little bit more while we are continuing with our conversation. So, so Sherry, yeah, you gotta be careful with the amount of rice, indeed. And it's very common in Peru that people turn out to be diabetic. I think it's in part because of the lifestyle. Number one, the problems related with, for example, the introduction of fast food or junk food that we Peruvians were not used to that much but fry everything. So I think we're now slowing down. We are more sedentary. We are working at home, so everything is a big mess now for us. So it's very common to see diabetes everywhere. So I got rice cooker. Oh, Ronnie, no, you have to use, if you're going to start doing Peruvian food, you have to use your rice cooker. Please. So what are you doing, Lucho Beto? You're adding a little extra oil. So a rice cooker, the base, la base del arroz peruano, cuando lo cocinamos, we're going to explain you what is the base of the Peruvian rice when we cook it in the cooker, right? So because I'm sure in Asia it's just water and rice, or maybe not, right? En un ratito, hijita, I have my little daughter, which is next with me. So that's the little boys. So, ¿cuál es la base del arroz peruano, Lucho?
O sea, la
En la
preparación.
arrocera, o en la olla, sí, la
Ya.
preparación.
A ver, a mí me gusta hacerlo en lo personal. O sea, en la arrocera sale rico. A mí me gusta bastante hacerlo en olla.
Ok.
Sí, hay un montón de personas que dicen, no, pero ¿por qué no haces en olla? Me parece que sale diferente, mejor.
Ajá.
Yo le pongo, a ver, yo lo hago al ojo.
So his measures are but Maple dice, ¿por qué estás tan flaco entonces si es que comes arroz y papa? ¿Cuál es tu secreto? I'm asking Maple his secret. Gracias, mi amor. That's my daughter Aniela. She's coming around. She's in circles. Di hola, Ani. Tu secreto para estar delgado.
No, y eso que yo me he subido.
He eats a lot. It's just his contextura. We say that he's I don't know. There's no secret. He says.
Sí, porque a mí me gusta comer mucho arroz y me gusta comer papa. Puedo comer arroz.
Potato and rice. Yeah, I don't know how he can be like in such good healthy condition. His metabolism, yes, is faster, yes. So the base of the Peruvian rice is, la base de tu arroz peruano es en una olla.
Sí, es en una olla. Yo pongo, por ejemplo, el aceite, pongo el ajo, doro el ajo. A mí me gusta, antes de poner el arroz, yo pongo, por ejemplo, media tacita de agua.
So before putting the rice, he fries the garlic, ¿no? Ajo. ¿No?
Claro, doro el ajo.
Ajo is fried, garlic.
Y luego le pongo una media tacita de agua.
Just half a glass of water.
Lo muevo.
Move.
Y le pongo la sal. Le pongo la
salt.
Sal. Y recién ahí le tiro el arroz que voy a echar.
Then the rice is added, already pre-washed, of course.
Y le tiro de agua, será un dedito más por encima del arroz.
And his measure, look at that, that's his measure. He puts the rice, like no water. First the rice only in that mix of garlic. He mixes the rice raw, and then after he adds water. But he says that he only measures the water to reach out this level of his finger, like this. So not really much above the rice. So the rice is below, and then he adds water until reaches his finger up to here.
Fuego mediano.
And mid-fire if he's doing it in the stove.
Cuando el agua ya seca, cuando ya el arroz como que ya se seca el agua, ya levanta, se le baja todo el fuego.
¿Perdón?
O sea, cuando ya el agua seca y el arroz levanta, granea.
Okay.
Se le baja todo el fuego.
So when the rice, all the water is evaporated from the pan, but it's not yet ready, so he turns down the fire.
Ahora,
to lower. to lower.
Un secretito que siempre yo lo he hecho y me ha resultado muy bien.
And his secret, oh, Evelyn, nice to know that. His secret. Okay, ¿cuál es tu secretito?
Con un trinche, obviamente, movemos el arroz, lo hacemos que granee, le llamamos.
And in that moment, also the rice has to be moved upwards for the air to come in the pot. And also we say that it makes it bigger, the rice.
Un tenedor grande.
With a trinche. Pásame el trinche de allá. So that's a trinche. I don't know how you call it in English, my friends. This tool.
Puede ser de metal.
Metallic or wooden. So with this, the rice, he moves it like this. So in that way, the air comes in.
Eso hace que el arroz granee.
And we also have wooden fork. Yes, a wooden fork. A trident, un tridente, dice. A ver, con tu tridente, his Thor, I don't know, or Aquaman or something.
Y después,
and then,
le van a poner una bolsa.
And then, well, that's a secret that I don't know if you have ever heard about. And he puts a plastic bag covering all the pot. And then it covers also with the top of the pot. So the plastic bag and makes everything sweat inside. And the rice, and I don't know, maybe one day you would like us to do that in front of you. Would you? Would you like us to prepare the rice, the Peruvian rice with you? That would be really interesting. Oh, yes, exactly. It keeps moisture, but it makes it drier or more separated, like the grains at the same time. So I think we are going to be explaining that also in a class. That would be really good, the Peruvian style rice. So I hope I didn't miss questions. I was trying to be interpreter and also answer questions. Just Luis to the grandma, your daughter learns with. Oh, yes, exactly, Sherry. My daughters get along very, very well with my brother. He lives next to me. This is my house, by the way. So sorry if the kitchen is a little bit messy. This is my kitchen. My brother lives with my mom in the house of my mom, which is next to me. So we are all the time together. So no worries, Maple, no worries. It happens to me a lot. Secreto es amor. Yeah, Sherry, this is un secretito. You share the secrets with the friends and the people you love, right? It keeps skinny, right? Yeah, well, I don't know why I'm not keeping skinny, Maple. I am the one that does a lot of work and I'm gaining weight. So, Sherry. Okay. So, how is now getting this? Would you let Mrs. Godfire cook in your kitchen? Yes. I mean, at this point, Nicholas, I would let anyone to cook in my kitchen because I'm a busy mom with 3 girls going to school now, in-person school. Wow. Crazy life. Ya está. Oh, let me tell you, Sherry. This is a really interesting question. Luis Alberto, pregunta Sherry. ¿Quién cocina más, tú o tu esposa? Dice.
No tengo esposa.
He's single. Sherry, he's single and available. He's single dad. He's a single dad. He has 1 son. Que tienes un hijo. Mi sobrino, Dastan. 6 years old. And he's single and yet available. Come to Canada, dice. Tienes que ir a Canada. Yay! I found him a place where I can send him. I'm looking for a wife for my brother since long. He knows to cook. So, well, ready. He's ready to get married. Look at this. So it is already, look at the sauce. Can you see this? After more or less 15 minutes. The name of my nephew is Dastan. Yes. It's not a very common name in Peru. Look at all of this sauce. Dastan Gabriel. He has 2 names. Dastan Gabriel Vasquez. No, Dustin. Dastan. It's a different. It is Dastan. Dastan. Good question, Nicholas. Is Luis older than any of your children, Vanessa? Please, Nicholas. I am the youngest daughter. He's the older. Nah, I'm kidding. Dastan Gabriel. Yes, Evelyn. Very creative, my brother, for that name. He's a really sweet boy. I have 3 girls and my brother has 1 son. So when I want a son, I have my nephew. When my brother wants girls, he has my daughters. Look at this juicy. It's very interesting because the name in Spanish of this recipe is Seco de Pollo, but seco means dry. So it is a contradiction. The seco is not dry. The seco is very moist. So let me show you here. Oh, my brother always looks like, what is the young people now how call this aesthetic? My daughter, I have a daughter of 13 years old. Everything she says, Mama, this is so aesthetic. I don't know what aesthetic means. Please help me with that. And he's going to put some of the sauce in the pot. Yes, aesthetic, pretty beautiful. Yes, I hope that, because my daughter says, Mama, that's so aesthetic. And she says it in English, eh? Esto es muy aesthetic. And I said, really? So I assume it means pretty, right? So gracias, Evelyn. I'm so happy it really means that. In a moment, we are going to present everything nicely in the table of the dining room. See, so, but we want to put also, this is my grandma's pot. Is your husband English? Sherry, no, my husband is Peruvian Polish. He was born in Poland, but he has, his mom is Peruvian. His dad is Polish. So he has a really interesting combination. He has the best of these 2 worlds, no? The Latin American, indigenous, traditional, no? Traditional Peruvian, and also the European, the Polish background. So really, really wonderful combination. He's a beautiful man, by the way. I am Italian Mexican. Cheryl, I like that. So my husband and you might have a lot in common. Indeed. Did you girls teach their uncle to man bun his hair? Lucho, ¿quién te enseñó a hacer la colita? Las chicas te enseñaron el estilo, dice. ¿Cómo fue que empezaste?
Yo me dejé mi cola. Al principio no sabía amarrarme el pelo porque estaba chiquito, entonces comencé a ver más o menos, porque yo he visto pocas personas que tienen esta cola.
Ajá.
Pero empecé a ver que le hacían una vueltita. Entonces ya solito comencé un día, me agarré la...
So he says that one day, well, he had short hair. Let me tell you the part that he didn't say. He started to see Vikings. He liked the Viking series of Netflix. So he said, oh, I like that style. He doesn't say that. Yeah, okay, I'm saying it because I am a mean sister. And then, well, he decided, I want to have the long hair. So he started to put, his hair long, and he started to have a ponytail. But then he saw that, men were using this bond. So he liked it, and now he has perfected the bond. So that's his style. Is his hair as long as yours? Lucho, ¿tu cabello qué tan largo es? ¿Es como el mío? ¿De largo?
Me lo voy a soltar ahorita.
He's going to show you his long hair. Do you want to see his long hair? Are you ready to see his long hair? Sure? Okay. Dice que si quieren ver tu cabello suelto. Mira, todos dicen dedo arriba, dedito arriba. Todos dicen dedito arriba. Just give me a second. So, Nicholas, who is Roy Wood? I have to check on the name. I don't know who's Roy Wood. Is he handsome? So, vamos a ver tu pelo, dice. A ver. He hasn't finished. Just give me a second. He's going to prepare. This is how today's lunch looks like. And I'm going to also put the name of today's recipe here. And I will show you again the ingredients. Well, this is my grandma's recipe. My brother changed a little bit the order of the preparation at the end in terms of when he added the potato, the carrots, the beans, because he fried them. But this is a more like my grandma style, and you've seen also my brother's style, right? So, and let me put this close so you can have, gracias Lucho. So we can have this here, and you can have a more nice picture of everything. Okay. So, what do you think about this?
Esta es la chicha de jora que
This
es
is
un
the
poquito para...
chicha de jora, just to show you that we can try it. The chicha, the beer of corn. You have also the salsa criolla. You have the pot, my grandma's pot with all the seco de pollo, the chicken green stew. And you have the plate over here, which I'm going to do a close-up. And if you can, please send me a picture in my Facebook group, Adventures in Lima with Vanessa, because we want to use those pictures for the cooking cookbook we're going to be having for you all. So that would be really nice, right? Luis Alberto, tu cabello.
Ya lo voy a enseñar.
Okay, so everybody wants to see how. Okay, vamos, tu cabello. I think it's a little bit like dirty here. I'm going to clean it.
Ponte por acá porque no de la contraluz. Ya está.
Okay. Okay, so that's his real hair length. So está tan largo como el. Tu cabello es más ondulado.
Es que lo que pasa es que como yo siempre lo tengo amarrado, Dastan tiene también el cabello así pues.
Yes, exactly. My cousin has also the hair very, very curly. So, qué guapo. You look better like this. That's better for Okay. Todos ya están complacidos que te han visto con el pelo largo. Sí, mi amor. Ya, mi amor, déjame abrirte estos. So, would you like us to try the food? See, and please take a picture of the food before we eat it and send it to me. Remember that I'm going to be sharing with you the printable of this recipe in my group just in a little while. And we want to do also tomorrow another cooking class, ¿no? Vamos a hacer mañana otra cooking class.
Ah, claro, sí.
Sí.
Ahí podemos ver que han pedido papa rellena, causa.
Yes.
No sé si habrá tiempo para que puedan ellos.
Sí, please come tomorrow. We're going to be doing a cooking class almost at the same time. Let me show you here. My daughter is going in circles. She wants to eat this. So let me try the food before we finish. We are about to finish this event. Look at this. Wow.
Con la salsita.
Aha. And a little bit of this. Okay. Toca la pantallita, por favor. Chicken. Just let me. Oh my God. Sorry, but I cannot take too much of the food. This is the chicken. Qué rico, ¿eh?
Qué bueno.
Buenazo. Delicious. Thank you so much for your participation, my friends. It's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, these tricks, these secrets. If you would like to support us, if you have the possibility of support us, support this channel, support our classes, and also at the same time support Hey Go with a tip, that would be super fantastic. Let me tell you where you can get access to donate a little bit. I know it's not always possible. We really appreciate you coming to Lima first. That's the most important thing. Passing the voice to your friends that want to learn about Peruvian cuisine. That's also highly, highly appreciated. And gracias Dori, gracias Evelyn. Thanks to all our friends that were able to support today's cooking class. Every day we're going to do an innovative, different recipe. So you're going to see us gaining lots of weight in the next month. And please come help us with a review. That would be also super wonderful. Join my Facebook group. There we're going to share the printable. And see you tomorrow. We're going to be doing another cooking class. and it's going to be also very fun. And we're going to be exploring more recipes. Let us know also what you would like to see us cook, because well, that's also wonderful to get to know your own interests, your particular wishes. So, gracias, Jill. Thank you so much. Thanks for your support, my friends. Best to you all. Maple, muchas gracias. Thanks for coming, amiga. Thanks, Ronnie. Thanks, Jill. Evelyn, muchas gracias. Dory, thank you so much to Sherry. Gracias. Thanks for practicing your Spanish with us. You're always welcome to come. And well, we hope to see you tomorrow or see you soon. Later, I'm going to be doing a history class from home. So if you see my tour again and you like history, please come. Please join us. Oh, gracias, Nicolas. I'm going to look for Roy Woods. Ciao, ciao, amigo. Bye bye. Take care. Gracias. Gracias. See you soon. Thank you. Thank you so much.